Aloha, Scott Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Sacramento, California, February 18th, 2017, 12:26 in the afternoon. Perfect day to talk about sales. So I had a sales training process that I was working with some guys this weekend, and a good question came up, and the question was, why do salespeople need to be ethical? I said, wow, I've never shot a video about this, but I probably should. And it's really important for you and just about every other salesperson out there to do the right thing for the buyer. And I'm going to give you a couple of reasons. One, because it's the right thing to do. Two, have you ever seen somebody get burned by like a relative, a family member, a business person, and you see the amount of anger that comes from it? It's like the amount of anger that happens when a salesperson takes advantage of a buyer just goes ridiculous. And you know, the amount of people that they tell, the word of mouth, they could use social media, but everybody hears about it. Just for like whatever reason, the wind blows by and they're like, oh my goodness, did you hear about what happened to me? And then they fill in the blank, okay? The third reason is because there's this thing called the law and you can get yourself in trouble. Right, so that's like three really good reasons right there. One, because it's the right thing to do. Two, because when you burn somebody, they come back and they have tough feelings. They want to get you. And then three, there's the law. And then four, there is so much business out there. There is so much, and it doesn't matter what industry you're in. It doesn't matter what service you provide. There is tons of business out there. There's no reason to make up what needs to be done. Now, I do a lot of work in-home sales with technicians, plumbers, roofers, electricians, and every once in a while there's a news crew that shows up on a site and they find somebody who's taking advantage of their buyer, and it is put out there and everybody hears. And the thing is that most people don't realize is when that happens, it's not just the company that got caught that has the problem, it's all the other companies in the industry. So I'm going to give you an example. About 4 years ago, here in Sacramento, there was a news crew that went out and they videotaped some heating air conditioning technicians, and one of them did something that wasn't not so nice, okay? It wasn't the right thing to do. The effect that happened from that video didn't just go after the one company that caused all the problems, it went after everybody in the industry. The technicians that I worked with for the entire summer, they said, hey, homeowners are asking me all about this one part and that part, and this doesn't need to be done. Why is it so much this year? And it was because the video that the news crew put out and put it on TV, it created a lot of challenges. So for you just got to know that anytime that there's an unethical salesperson in your industry, in your service, it doesn't just create problems for them and their company, it creates problems for you. Right? And so with that, there's a lot of challenges, there's a lot of pushbacks, and you've dealt with this. You just didn't realize what was happening. You sat down with a buyer, they were upset, they were frustrated, and they gave you a lot of pushback in the sales process. And the reason was because of the sales guy that they dealt with months ago, years ago, decades ago, and something in the process reminded them of, oh my goodness, I had to deal with a salesperson and they were a horrible person, they were unethical, they lied to me, they created challenges, they created problems. Now that is why you got to do the right thing for your buyer, okay? Now, if you could do a small favor for me, in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right, to the left, over to here, there's a subscribe button. You know what you got to do, you got to subscribe. And then last of all, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Scott Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha. Make sure you do the right thing for your buyer.